and took all that fucking heat for it, because if none of you thought I gave a fuck about my kids, then you would leave them the fuck out of it. For full transparency time, I'm not a deadbeat dad. There would be child support paperwork to show for it. There's fucking not, so put it the fuck together. I have one kid that's biologically mine, and I legally adopted my daughter. And they have 2 siblings that I don't treat any fucking different than them.
The fuck? Why is he saying all this?
Okay, he's saying that, but now he's saying that he's getting back on drugs, and you're not gonna like the benzoed out him and all that stuff. I mean,
oh my God.
I don't know.
I've literally never said that you've touched it.
Whoa.
No,
Never
never.
heard that.
I didn't even know he had kids.
Right.
I knew he had one. Or I heard he had one.
It also is Father's Day, and it sounds like he's not seeing them. So it's like a cry for help.
Oh.
Bad for him, but that's what it looks like to me. He's deflecting and he's saying he's not, but he is, because he can't see his kids, and it's Father's Day. So he's going after everybody else.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was under the influence when these were written, you know?
It said he was back on. He said it in there.
He said it. He's back on drugs.
Did he send that to you, Cass, or is that part of the post?
That's
the
a post.
Discord.
Oh, okay.
When they ping an IP address, it links back to where that equipment is. It gives them an exact address. So even if he's mobile, they will find a mobile address.
So everything that's being said in this post here is not directly directed towards Cass. It's
everyone on the list.
Of everybody on the list.
Everybody on the list. And I didn't even know he had kids, so I've never even talked about them.
Either did I.
So it's probably
and I still wouldn't talk about kids.
On the list that did.
We don't talk about kids over here.
No.
Yeah. My point was, it's probably somebody on that particular part of it is for somebody else on the list.
Hey, Dad.
Mammy didn't even know who he was, so she surely doesn't know he has kids. Never said anything about his kids.
Right?
So she's just being targeted because she's somebody's mom.
Yeah, I didn't know. I the only thing I've ever said to this man is, "You're a bad person." That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm on
and
the fucking
he said,
list
"I
for
respect
that.
you for that."
Yeah.
He said, "You're right. I respect you for that. I respect your opinion."
That's the only thing. That's why I'm on a list, because I said you're a shit person. Well,
yeah.
Get the.
So does everybody else. Everybody said that on the internet. That's why inherently somebody says Florida man's his own man. I don't condone anything that Florida man does. It's on every single live in every group.
It doesn't matter to me. If you sit with him, then you support what he does.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
His whole shtick is that he's this bad person. That's his thing, you know?
Exactly.
I was going to say, I thought I've heard him say the same thing about himself.
Hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to show something, if that's okay.
Of course.
As long as it's not pornographic.
No. Hold on, I forgot how to. So, give me a minute.
It up, is it related, and can we screenshot it if we need to?
Oh yeah, definitely screenshot it, please.
Okay.
Anders, you'll have to share it with me because I can't take any pictures right now.
It's also on my page.
Yeah, that's where I got the ones I just put out.
Okay.
Who the fuck is that?
That's from Mittens. Screenshot it, or if somebody wants to read it out loud, you guys can.
Florida man, we love and support you. Do we condone everything you do? Nope. Do we sit by silently when you do things we disagree with? Nope. I can't fault you for the way you respond. I responded the same way. I went straight to the threatening to post people's kids, even if they weren't involved with mine being exploited. The majority only cares when it's done to them or their friends. We only outrage and hold live streams when it applies to them and theirs. But I will say it again, like I did on the phone. Please let's keep this to the adults. Please leave the kids be. They didn't choose their parents, and they are innocent in all of this, just like yours, mine, and all of the kids of the people we know and care about. If you want to break them down, do so with their own flaws, faults, shortcomings, etc., etc. Other than that, I got your back. We ride on Monday, 6/16, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. LOL.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means
That means they're
starting tomorrow.
Yep. Everybody that's on that list, including myself, he's coming after us. But the idiot doesn't realize I have an order of protection against him, and already 4 fucking states looking for him. So this is from Captain Shady.
For thee, but not for me.
What app is this from? Where these messages come from?
That Discord.
Discord? Okay, thank you.
13, did he mention you? Were you on that list?
Yep.
So does that violate the protection
Yes.
order or no?
Yeah. Everything that he's been doing for the past, 2 months or so, he has violated it. And I legit spoke to 4 states of their officers. 2 of them were in Tennessee, and then there was one in Indiana and one in Pennsylvania, and I have Jersey tomorrow that I'm going to have looking for him. But yeah, he's violated all of my orders.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm sorry you're going through that.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I fucking welcome him. He knows my number. The police called him this morning in front of my house, and he just 3 times he decided to not answer the fucking phone, because he's chicken shit. But if he calls me, I will gladly give him my address, and he can come here and face the truth.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm tired of his bullshit. I really am. And I'm tired of it, not just for me, but for everybody, including Skittles, Cassandra, Latina, everybody on that fucking list, even the people I don't really talk to.
We don't know
All
most
this
of them.
Captain Shady is not the brightest crayon in the box, because what the fuck does Queen support and what's her face, Sophia Chu, compare to a man threatening babies
Right?
and women?
Lady is completely flip-floppy.
Yeah,
She-
I used to be friends with Shady.
Yeah, so did I. And she was good friends with Polly at one point. And then she ran to Florida Man, which is weird. Or they, I don't know their pronouns.
Wow.
I don't either. Well, actually,
Whoever follows him, supports him from here on out, to just please unfollow me, don't speak to me, whatever. Please.
I just made sure when everybody took a break today, I went in and made sure that I was not following. But again, like I said, you can only follow what you know. And you can only unfollow what you know.
Yep.
That's the problem. Is people make so many burner accounts, you don't know if you're fucking following them or not.
He needs to stop his sick behavior. I don't care if he wants to blame it on the amount of, drugs he's on or whatever, or him being back on pills, I don't care. There's no fucking excuse to bring in families.
That's more than pills. Pills made me happy.
Yeah.
No, he gets really bad. He gets really bad. I was up close and personal with it. He gets bad on pills.
That's crazy.
Why would you take them?
Stupidity.
Well,
He's trying to numb something.
Yeah. And because he does have a really good fucking way of like making people feel like they're safe. Especially people that are in like domestic violence situations or abusive relationships. He knows how to pretend to be that fucking knight in shining armor.
see, and that's why I started kind of I did follow him because he, sometimes you just follow people. But when I was listening to him, he seemed like, and I know he does some shady shit, but he would call people out that had anything that was saying bad things about kids.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, and that was up until yesterday or today, it was like, he has always seemed like he would, dog a person out because they went after somebody's kids or they mentioned somebody's kids. So he seemed like, a guy that stood up for children. Now putting that in there, you just changed my mind. And I thought it was because I heard that he had a child. I don't know about the rest, but I thought that's why maybe, as a father, as most fathers would do, they stand up for other people's kids too, Yeah. So that's what kind of drew me into listening to some of his lives, because he was like calling out people that were doing stuff to kids.
No, he has 2 children. One of them is biological, the other is, I believe, adopted by him. I don't know how true that is.
That's what it said in that post.
Because, in order to adopt a child, don't you need to like have a stable income and a stable home?
I don't know. I don't know what the stipulations are.
Okay. But yeah, he's proud to admit that he's a deadbeat dad. Dennis, you're right about that.
See, in that post, I thought it said that if he was a deadbeat dad, there would be paperwork.
Something about child support. He gave up custody of his kids. That's why there's no child support.
Right. Once you sign your rights over, you're free from child support.
Yep.
I know that happened to my son. I mean, I asked him to do that, and he finally did. But, yeah, that's, man.
He's not a good person, and I encourage every single one of you, if your names are on that list, get the authorities involved. And if you don't know how to get an order of protection against him, I can help you, because his last known address is in Indiana.
Okay.
Trust me, authorities have been contacted.
Say it again?
You said authorities have been contacted.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, you can't mess with somebody's kids, and you can't post shit like that, because that's,
You can't take it lightly. It's literally a direct threat.
Yeah, that's a statement right there. That's not a hearsay. It's not a nothing. That's a fucking statement.
It's a threat against our livelihoods, our family's livelihood, our children. Like,
Yeah.
it's sick. He's sick. He's twisted. I think he needs some serious help.
I agree.
Yeah, something snapped in there.
Fendi, Dennis likes to say he's number 1 on that list. But okay, I'm dropping. Thank you for giving me the time to do that. And
Thank you.
Thank you for coming
Thank
out.
you, 13.
thank you.
Sounds like she's gone through some shit with him.
Yeah. How can you hate someone so much online that you've never met?
Weird.
That is so weird to me.
13 vessel, just FYI, you're always good here.
Yeah, this is safe.
For good reason, Dennis.
You're very welcome.
I know she has to.
She's tough, and
I thought there must be another 13.
warranted stuff has been done to her, and it's not okay. And no matter how tough you are, it's still scary and not okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have kids, little ones.
Yeah, like we all heard homie, you know? So just about the time you think, nah, they won't do it, they fucking do. So.
And even if it's not him, right? You see these people that support him. I mean, look at how many, and I'm not taking it to this extent. I'm just using it as an example. Look how many people that serial unalive people had others under their wing that did their dirty work for them.
Yeah.
They didn't have to exchange conversations. They just took it upon themselves to go do something.
Well, that's what I'm saying about homie. These were two people that nobody knew. Nobody knows them. It was probably two people that follow that person and said, "Oh, I live close. We'll do it."
Right.
It only takes one knucklehead.
Hey, Emily.
Wants the clout, oh, I got it. I'll do it. It only takes one.
Yep. One sicko, and let me tell you what, there's millions out there. Don't give two shits about going away.
Nope. And one of them said, "We ride at dawn."
Yep. We ride at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Hey, Scissors.
3 p.m. So.
That's horrible.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, Barry, it's
And that right there, it's twofold. There's so many people calling other people that it takes away. It takes the meaning away from that word because it's so overused. Because everybody throws it at everybody. And it's like it takes the seriousness away from it. And it also is serious enough to get somebody really hurt.
Yep.
Because you're going to have them vigilantes out there who absolutely won't stand for it. They don't even have any facts, but because somebody called you that,
they believe it.
They believe it. Yeah. The other word that starts with R. Yes. Those words on this app have been thrown around so much that you have taken the real meaning of it, the real disgust of it, and it's just now like calling somebody an asshole. It's not
I mean, there's enough
But in that
going
same
on in the world
respect,
today. Like the fact that these people have to live like on high alert now. It's I feel for all of you guys.
that's what I'm saying. If you're strolling the streets in the middle of the night and you hear something, you make sure that you get that info to those people on that list. Because if you see something, say something.
Yeah, Manders, it's not you. That's not a mean comment. It's a fact. It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like women that lie about DV. Every time that happens, they lessen. They lessen the next
Exactly.
victim.
Exactly.
Speaking the truth. Like I watched a thing today about a couple was fighting. The police got called. I guess they were called earlier in the year for the same reason. The wife left for a while, and this time around, the cop was saying to her, "Well, you left. What did you come back for?" She was like, "I thought he was going to change." He's like, "Well, you should have stayed away." Like, how insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the average is like 7 times
I
for
was
a
just
woman
gonna
to
say that.
actually leave. So for it to only be the second time, like you need a retraining class, buddy, or go sit at a desk.
Yeah, I agree. I think officers do need retraining because after a while, I mean, they get calls for everything under the
Yes.
sun, and it's almost like working. And I know this to be true because my dad, for a long time or for a while, was a paramedic, and he, after a while, he'd say, how could you deal with that and see all that, and deal with everything that you see? And he said, after a while, everybody just becomes a piece of meat.
Oh gosh.
And that hit me so hard because I understand what
Yeah.
it was very forward, but I can understand
Oh yeah.
everybody that they treat is just like, another
They see
this.
the insides and yeah.
Right. You desensitize yourself from it so that you're able to do it.
Right.
And I think that's the same way with police officers, because not all of them are bad, because I've watched plenty of videos where officers have been called to, different cases, and they do their job and they go outside and cry.
Yeah.
They got to do their job, but they're still human.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get some that have to desensitize themselves. They have to take the human part of
Yeah.
it away so that they can do their job. That doesn't make them heartless. That's their coping.
Right. Oh, sorry, Doozy. You're gone. What? Otto said what?
I said it to him first. Goober.
Goober. It's such a loving name to call me.
I love that word.
Goofy Goober. What happens if someone does lose their job because of something he did, and they're already having a bad day, and it just goes too far?
Yeah. That's why
I mean, they can get you for murder.
But he's already said he doesn't care if that's what happens.
Wow.
12, 13, very true.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was because of him.
Oh, yeah. Somebody called her job.
Wow. It's so beyond to me. I would never call anybody's job.
I think it's because she was talking about a situation or a patient or something. She never said any names, but she was saying like the diagnosis or something like that. And they called and said she's sharing information about about patients that she works with. And they,
Oh.
I
No,
believe
it was
that's
she
what-
was she taught spin cycle classes, and she was making fun of a person who had OCD in her class.
something like that. Yeah.
Huh.
She worked at a gym.
But she never, as far as I know, she never said any names, but
Yeah.
they did not care and they let her go.
But she did use very descriptive things, like the person owned a convenience store, stuff like that. I remember when that happened.
Yeah, I didn't hear all of it. I just heard
I mean,
the
I don't care for her,
basics of it.
but I still don't think that was right.
Yeah.
Why do you have to call someone's job? Period.
I mean, I don't agree with going real life at all. So, this whole thing is just.
It's
Well, some
almost
people-
like they're looking for a reason to call her job.
Yeah, some people do it because they can go back and say, "Guess what I did,"
Yeah.
and they get all the kudos for it. And I mean, if you need that much attention, that's crazy.
I don't
Do
think
something good.
I don't think I want William in here. He's a private investigator.
Oh shit!
What you got to hide, Ducky?
Lots of things.
You're right, Duck. You don't even have a traffic ticket.
I don't. I mean, I did when I was 18, but I'm sure it's gone by now.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope that you
Pretty
pay
sure
for
you're
it.
safe.
I was a Girl Scout leader. I did daycare. Go ahead and look me up.
Dang.
I've passed a state and a local security checks, background checks, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, vampire. Crazy.
Well, some people. Oh, I thought they said he had a job.
Who?
Him.
Oh, he doesn't?
He does.
Oh.
I didn't think he did, but apparently he does.
Oh, he door dashes?
Mhm.
Doesn't he? I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, I don't want to say his name because Beetlejuice is way in here. I just really hope he's talking, out of anger, but he's not actually gonna act on that anger.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
He's going to try. Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess you would know more than any of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I just hope that people stand up for,
What's right?
if you see some bullshit being posted on the internet and it's not true, get it to that person and then
Yep.
be their advocate, be their voice.
See, I don't know any of those people, 13s, because I've never really been on that. I don't want to say side, but I do know Nikki. I met her by watching Beth a long time ago.
Yeah, some of those names I don't know. And some of those names I've just heard. I don't personally know them.
I've heard a couple of them. I don't know a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I stroll the streets and sometimes, go in some lives and you'll hear the names, but never actually encounter them, or I don't know them. But if I hear anything, I will definitely reach out.
There's so many fucking cameras. I don't even know what to get.
Well, all of them have pretty good. They have pretty good picture, and they're easy to set up. So I think mine was. It looks like a little. I don't have it up right now because I'm charging it, but it looks like a little astronaut. It's got a round camera ball, and it's magnetic. So I attach it to the top of my refrigerator and just angle it to where I can see my kitchen, because it shows my back door, my kitchen, my staircase going up and down. And then I've got my blink camera on my doorbell, and then another blink on my that shows my driveway.
Do you have your backyard at all?
What's that?
Your backyard?
No, I don't have one on my backyard. I got a motion sensor light.
Okay.
And the way, like I said, if somebody's going to break in my house through the back door, I get them as soon as they came in, because my refrigerator is literally by my sliding glass door.
Oh, wow.
I've heard not good things about Wise. WYZE.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard they're easy to hack into.
That's what I have.
Yeah, they have them, I think, at Costco.
No, I've heard that they are not good.
Oh, they're not?
Oh, that's what I had. I've had them for years. I love them.
Cass, I would probably invest in one that moves so you don't have to get more than one. One that can show like the front side or the back going,
Yeah.
Or has a fisheye on it.
I mean, if it's cheaper to get 2 cameras as opposed to buying one like that, of course, go that route. But
Cass, do you have a front porch light?
Yeah.
Is it motion sensor?
It's motion. Yeah, it's motion sensor, but it's bipolar. It goes off all the fucking time.
Yeah,
well, that's no good.
Like thermal.
You have one in the back?
No.
Stop feeding them cats. They're setting off your cameras.
Yeah.
No, there's a
Move the
camera
bowl off the porch.
that you screw into your light where the light bulb goes, and if anybody approaches, it turns on, and then it also turns on the camera, but it'll also play an alarm if you
to
choose
let
that.
you know.
I did see that. I actually saw them on a TikTok shop, but I think you can get them on Amazon.
Yeah, I saw them on Amazon.
Anders, did you say it's a light bulb?
Yeah, it's a light. You screw it into where the light bulb goes. Yeah.
Wow.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's his camera. So I'm like, Otto, you got a robot? Let me find out.
I thought it was one of those things you fly up into the.
Me too.
A drone?
Yeah, drone. There you go.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
I lose all vocabulary when I go.
A camera and a motion detector. I love it.
Yeah.
I've had it for a long time, and so has my mom.
Yeah.
See, it's not that kind of. It's not like a screw-in light bulb. It's actually like screwed up there, just the light.
Oh, well, you can get an extender. That's what I did. Not that kind of extender.
Oh, he's indoors, Box? Oh, let's go listen.
Doodlehead, Mike?
No.
He means Florida man.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You said he's in somebody's box?
Doris.
You?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
God.
After her live he had.
Yeah, but Dora had a live earlier too that said that she doesn't agree with this.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Dennis,
He probably heard that.
I don't know if you can see him. Camera there.
Yep.
Camera there.
Yeah, Dora's not going to put up with that shit.
Otto, you said your mom has one too. Is that what the picture you sent me yesterday? It looked like it was from a potato.
Yeah. But that was one of her. That's one of her old ones on a window.
Oh, okay.
And then I have. Oh, you probably can't see it, but this is my back door. I got one up there.
Yep. Are they reasonable, Cass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your CA in your bio.
No.
Put a banner up.
Make an Amazon wish list.
Put a sticker. Put it on my box. They'll think it's for me.
He's not in there no more.
Oh, he's not live.
I agree, mid-aged.
Carmen said he's not in the box.
Yeah, so it's Gambusters.
I do believe that we can all be in this situation come ground. How we feel about people. Children involved and children hurt. Kids don't work because of
Who's talking, Dora?
Sounds like it.
At least it doesn't.
Hi. Can you hear me okay? I have my ear.
Don't let anybody in the box you don't know, by the way.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
I know, Monster.
Please.
I'm talking about your box.
Oh.
In case.
Listen, window licking, if you will, from our daughter next plan. So I overheard that he wants to have a conversation with one of us. I wasn't exactly sure who. I think that this can be fixed, and I feel like it can be resolved. And I understand.
Give him a chance. He literally said in that post for people to basically apologize, and he might stop.
Each and every single one of you that are in here to please do not keep it going in the comments, please.
You love you.
Do not keep throwing the fire and adding to the fire. If we can do it,
Who the fuck does he think he is? Apologize for what? What does Otto's mom have to apologize to him for? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Or Cass. Or Otto. Or anybody on that list.
Right?
I'm not saying just for him. You're making it worse on both sides because you guys run and tell other sides things that are not true. People come over here.
Okay, you're included. If that happened, if the call was made about his kids, it's not okay either.
Yeah.
No, not.
I agree with that.
Who's in her box?
Monster.
But it's cutting out really bad for
Dora.
Yeah, now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I snatched that.
Breezy.
If that happened to him,
Jenny, I don't know who that is.
that is not okay either.
I'll be back. Sorry.
All right.
Shit needs to stop.
Sorry.
What was done to Kendra's not okay. What was done to him's not okay. What was done to Megan's not okay. It's not okay on either side.
It is. And we're about fucking sick of this shit all the way around.
We come to a mutual agreement and a conversation can be had. Why can adults not do it? We all can come to an agreement. We all can come to a standpoint.
I'm sorry, it's okay, Brooke, so you're welcome to stay or we'll go.
We're not going to keep the back and forth
What
going.
is there to talk about after something like that has been said?
Someone unalives themselves.
And there is no back and forth. I haven't even mentioned his name in months.
Right.
Maybe. I might have on coffee. I don't remember.
I'll tell you right now,
I don't think so. We don't ever talk about him or any of them.
I only remember the one time, and it was, and you said it.
That's when he came over here.
Ago.
Yes, he
And
was
he
over
said-
here.
And I haven't talked about him since.
Exactly.
Because there's really no reason to bring him up.
No.
I'd be in my car already.
Yeah. I don't even know him.
That's the whole point. Like, people are truly being affected here and there. And if we all can come to a understanding and a mutual agreement that it all stops here, I believe we can do that. And I'm willing to be here and help everybody. I don't want to see people on that list hurt. I've been at this all day since I woke up. Okay.
I care about everybody. People on that list. I care for.
I'm not trying to start any trouble, but is PP's name in this?
Is PP's name on it? Yes.
Okay.
What you want? Do you want them blocked? What do you want? The ones that are like coming hard with the like snide comments. Just go ahead and block them.
Yes, please. And I'm going to say this. This is Keith's platform. She makes the decision. When Florida Man gets in here, I want all sides to do not come at Monster, do not come at Holly Renee, do not come at people and egg this shit on. That's the problem. Y'all egging it on.
You need to shut the comments off then.
Is he mad at you because you talked to you know who?
Skittles.
Yeah.
So please understand, once this conversation is had between all parties, be respectful.
Oh fuck, he wasn't here.
You don't have to like what either party is saying.
I appreciate these ladies trying to what's the word I want to use?
De-escalate.
Yes, thank you. But I feel when you take it that far, it's time for the law to get involved.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to kiss ass just so he doesn't follow through.
Exactly. I don't understand why he's so protected.
I do see that you guys are over here trying
No,
I would assume
here.
it's because
I
he
mean, I
probably
guess
knows
that's
a
you.
lot of shit on a lot of people.
He don't know nothing on me.
No, but I mean, the ones that he feuds with.
Yeah.
right now.
Because he makes it a job to find out, probably.
Yes.
I wish that
Nowadays, words are everything.
or Monster or somebody else to.
And it's not even really him doing the work, but he has a lot of people that send him a lot of messages.
Yeah. And you know, back in the day, like people said stuff, you blew it off, haha, yeah, whatever. But you can't. It's not like that anymore, unfortunately.
No, it's not. People can't let it go.
For you to have the balls to even say that says a lot about you.
Yep.
You how far you'll go.
doing this, but at the same time, let him come in the box and have a conversation if that is what he is asking. If he, you guys have to remember, I look at things from both sides. I look at his side and I look at the other people's side. I can't imagine how I would feel if I came on the internet, and I'm not defending him. Take Florida Man's name out of it, okay? Take Florida Man's name out of it. Let's name him Bruce. I can't imagine how Bruce would feel if he went on this long about people saying, he's done this to his kids, he's done that to his kids, because he really doesn't speak about what has happened.
He just said CPS was called on him and it's Father's Day.
Yeah, and I didn't know that, and I don't agree with that. I don't know Florida Man.
If he doesn't have custody, why would CPS be called?
Sorry, Evan, if you don't like the Bruce name, but that's what they call it for right now, okay?
I don't know anything about him.
Trying to look at this at both sides.
I don't either.
And I just want resolution for everybody, and I want everyone to be able to come to the app with peace, because it's a distraction from real life. And it's a monster. Thank you for.
Someone said the man is honestly probably just hurt and not sure how to handle his emotions.
Oh, God.
Somebody who's going to hate on somebody, like, I know I've seen comments. I get it.
So when any of you have been... Go ahead, Cass, sorry.
I would be mad too if someone was calling on me. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, but it wasn't me.
To the right people.
Well,
right.
Don't just take it out on who's around you. Sorry, Lil Ray.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say, when we've been hurt or in our feelings, do we make threats like this? Why?
Hell no.
That sounds like an excuse.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and another excuse is maybe he just doesn't know how to handle it. The man has been a mediator for plenty of lives.
Go see a fucking therapist. Come on now.
I know. It's not TikTok's job to make you happy.
But you know what?
Exactly.
I'm standing for you. I'm here having the voice for you. I'm here advocating for you just the same as I would anybody.
And Muffin Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm not coming at you sideways, okay? But I've been hearing this a lot too. Well, Robert, and it's not no diss against Robert either. Robert tried this too, and it got dragged. Okay, well, I'm trying it, and the reason why I'm trying it is because I do this in real life. I'm a mental health professional of 15 years. I do conflict resolution on the streets with people who are in a severe schizophrenic outbreak and addicted to drugs. And so if I can use my voice on here to stop conflict resolution and use the training that I have learned, then I'm willing to do that. And so it might work for Robert, but it may work for me. And if I get dragged for it, I'm okay with that, because I know that I need to.
Me too. I'm here. I've been here. And if I get dragged for that, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to accept that not everybody is going to agree with what we're doing right now. Not everybody is going to like me at the end of the day. I'm okay with that. I'm not here to please people. I'm really not. I'm here to help people, believe it or not. I'm here to...
Oh, sorry, Dora. I have a lag.
You're good, baby. I'm here to make sure that we stop this now before someone truly gets hurt. And please understand that. Take the opportunity to listen to hear what we're saying. I understand that everybody's heated in the moment and everybody's thinking, oh, well, fuck them for trying this bullshit. It's not going to go anywhere. If you replace the negative with a positive, you will have a positive outcome.
Even if it's hard to
when you change your mindset. And I've had to learn that the hard way. Please understand what we're trying to do is get everybody, all these people that are going to hopefully get a resolution, they don't have to kiki and ha-ha and box us together. But we can come to a mutual respect and agreement.
Give me 5 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I'll go pull off that exit and park at the gas station real quick. I can't be on here long because I've got to get to where I'm going before 6 o'clock in the morning. So,
you guys can talk.
We appreciate that, Florida Man. Thank you for coming in and being willing to have a conversation.
Oh, Jesus.
And thank you, Monster, as well, for coming
Hey,
in here.
frequent.
Listen, the thing is, too,
obviously something going on, right? I feel like I'm probably one of the best people to try to work it out with him. To be honest with you. Absolutely, because both parties calling CPS on him is uncalled for. That is his children. His children don't have anything to do with the internet. Monster's children don't have anything to do with the internet.
Me too, Tammy. I'm sorry. I feel like the damage has been done, and
But I am going to tell you guys in the comments, please do not try to fuel the fire during this conversation. Please do not. I'm asking.
Shut the fucking comments off.
I'm asking you to respect Monster. I'm asking you to respect Florida Man so that they can come to a mutual agreement.
CPS, yeah.
This is the outcome we want. We don't want to be a part of the continuous problem. We want to be at the solution.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had kids, but
So please, listen
I'm
to
still on the
understand.
fucking list.
Store a message.
I'm gonna drop, but I'll be in the comments for a little bit. Okay, thank you, Amber.
Shut the comments off.
Anybody-
Some asshole is gonna say something stupid.
I don't think it's okay to ever go real life. But this is coming from someone who has called landlords, PO, probation officers, had people
I know that now.
show up,
To be between them.
welfare checks.
We can understand. We can agree that me and her will mute up and let them speak to each other like grown adults.
You do fuck shit comes back to you.
Exactly.
Happy and mean, but that's karma.
Okay. So, first off, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you, bud.
What?
Yeah.
Jenny's fine. She's not gonna say anything.
Comments are off.
I am turning off comments just because of the respectful. I wanted to keep it respectful between the both parties.
I can't hear anything, so I'm going to have to drop and come back.
Okay, drop and come back. But to you, is that okay to just shut these comments off for right now?
I know, Barry.
I think that it's not going to go anywhere as long.
I've never said a word about his mental health. I've never.
No. We never talk about him, period, in here. I've never heard you talk about him.
Kitty kisses.
Yeah.
No.
Why are they lagging? Is my internet not interneted?
Oh, I don't know. Are they getting reported?
It's probably the internet. I just went on my phone.
Oh.
The rest of it.
Where's your husband? Can you show him?
At work.
Can you show him eventually? Like, it's genuine concern. Seth and I are genuinely concerned about that. I don't think you called CPS. I don't think you called CPS on anybody. To make that clear. Right?
But he has.
There's been a lot of other shit, but I'm not just going to go off and blame somebody that I don't think did it.
Okay, that's fair. And toward Amanda, do you think that we can come to a mutual respect, even between you and Monster, that neither of you are going to speak about each other again, and we can move forward?
Oh, she didn't speak about me. It's okay. I mean, I can't stop people from speaking about me because I'm going to do some fuck shit that people are allowed to speak about, and I don't mind if people speak about me.
Well, then what the fuck's the problem?
Yeah, why was he calling them see you next Tuesdays?
That shit is weird as fuck.
Right. No, I don't like that either.
You don't mind if people speak about you, but there's people on that list that the only thing they have done is speak about you and told you to your face, but they're on that list.
Yeah.
I don't know. Run around and say it because I won't fucking.
I wish Dora would ask him what Mammy did.
This isn't the first time the CPS has been to my kids about this shit. I just just don't get online and talk about it.
I scared
2024. Personally, because I don't think anybody gives a fuck. I think everybody thinks that as long as it's happening to me, it's okay.
No.
Nobody thinks that. Jesus.
I mean, honestly, does anybody really feel bad for the fact that he's been calling CPS on myself and other people throughout the past year?
Exactly.
They're not friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's that. Look at how many people he has called about Skittles.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the fact that he is literally most likely in Indiana right now on I-64 East. So, and he doesn't talk to his kid's mother. She hates him.
Imagine why.
That there's things that you don't speak about on this app that you don't let people know.
Never once said. I said that you were a bad monster.
If this is all because someone called CPS, I just find that strange.
Yeah.
Doesn't come out on Sundays either.
Exactly.
I believe in the situation.
A dire emergency. But normally they would send the police.
Yeah, the police would come.
Yes. He's lying.
There's something else going on.
Yeah.
Justify the story that was going on.
Sorry, but he's too smart. He can't sit back like, I can't believe someone called CPS. You do it daily.
You did what was best for you and your children.
It is, but I don't know what, Anna. I know he has issues with Otto. I thought that was already
A conversation every day.
squashed. Forgotten about, not really squashed.
Your husband, you gotta see. Like, I mean, I know it's weird, but it is concerning. Like,
So
right now, from the vibrations of his voice, he is either on a Percocet or a Roxycodone.
Wow.
Man, those made me happy.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, let's not put that out in the atmosphere because nobody knows.
if you, I mean, I don't even need to be in the live. If you could just like go live.
Well, he said himself he's on them.
Hi, Florida. It is X. It is time. And just like clip it for me and send it to me. Cause
He has shaken the bottle numerous times online.
Oh, okay.
And maybe you could.
When it's off, he's gonna get angry again.
You were good friends at one point.
I can't speak about that name.
Okay, I get that. I feel that. Yeah, I respect that.
But I do respect both of you having a conversation and both of you coming to a common ground.
Queen of the Broke
I know that
B.
it's hard, right? It's fucking hard as shit on this app, but
Let's see.
these conversations,
I
you
know.
and
I know,
I
Scam
want a
Slam.
resolution to the problem. I want everybody.
That's
all
why I walked
sides to
away
just-
from everybody.
You know the hardest part about the conversation,
Yep.
is people actually taking a box and having the conversation.
can't.
Because
I
anytime
couldn't
I
sit
want to have
with
a
him.
conversation
I
with
mean,
somebody,
Aren't you
Yeah,
glad?
just-
and they run
Look,
off and
things worked out for a reason.
when they could.
I mean, that's not the main reason, but that's how it started.
Yeah.
And I will
But
say,
everything comes out.
first one in here that said, I'm willing to do this.
Oh, a monster. No, she's not.
I feel horrible. Like, for a while, I
It's on anybody because
defended him, but like kind of set up for him.
No, that would be
I
ridiculous.
just never got good vibes from him. He even told me, I don't like you. I was like, I don't like you either.
beefing, I will always give anybody that I'm beefing with the respect and credit where it's due.
Same.
But at the time, I thought he was actually trying to do better.
As awful as it was for it to happen to Kendra, as awful as it was for it to happen to Megan, it's equally as awful that it happened to you. So,
Oh no, and this ain't the first time it's happened to me. This is just the me getting set up with it.
I don't know anything about
Sorry, did he just say this is the first time that it's happened?
No. He said this isn't.
I take a different route also now. That's why I don't respond usually to stuff.
Does he have kids in his house?
Keep it.
No, in his car?
No, he doesn't. The kids
Then why
don't
would
have anything to do
CPS
with it.
go there?
Where are they going to go? He's driving right now.
I know. None of
He's
this makes
saying-
any sense.
He's saying
Maybe
that
they're-
they went to the baby mom's house, but she's all
Oh.
the way in a different fucking state.
Oh.
Everybody is just going in space places.
And he doesn't see his kids. He actually gave his rights over. So, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of us are losing sleep at night because we're up all night with the bullshit. We don't want to continue this, and this is exactly why
I wasn't any sleep.
I was sleeping. I woke up to a shit show.
Please do. Please do, respectfully. And just
Hey,
so this can
Kool-Aid.
stop.
Hey, Violet.
This can stop.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid mustache.
And I feel like
Hi,
maybe
Lady Karma.
do
Hi, Violet.
other than me. So
Thanks,
if
Violet.
I know why you came in. I did put you on that list. I have a list of people that I'm like currently kind of beefing with, and I just added everybody.
No, it's got so much worse.
Apologize,
Violet.
monster.
And you could have been one of the people that were fucking with the kids.
I appreciate that.
I went and I edited it. So the list, but it has an apology next to it. So I just didn't want to erase your name and act like it never happened.
I can't stand him.
I thank you, Florida man, for that, and thank you for being the bigger person in that situation to say, you know what, monster, I'm sorry.
And for that, I emotionally with the best people sometimes, and I did put your name on that list, and it did insinuate that you were one of the people that I may have thought. But here's the thing. I'm telling the truth on Regina. She contacted somebody against the victim and the child.
I'm kind of shocked that Monster's not taking it more seriously.
The comments are
All
all.
of a sudden, the people I sit with have accounts made about him.
Oh, they would be because she doesn't want him getting pissed off.
It doesn't pop up if you look up Dora the Explorer.
That you think it's everybody around you, around them.
Fair.
I don't think I'm asking a lot
She
when it
is.
comes to the resolution between like me and Regina. The resolution between Regina and I comes from assuring the public that she's never going to contact somebody's abuser again. I just don't think that's the proper.
They were for like 5 minutes.
Do you think that that's something that we can get those parties in here to come to a common ground so that nobody is affected and everybody can just move forward?
And also, that if someone is intoxicated, it can be.
I'm driving right now, Dora. It may be about 5 minutes before I can text.
That's fine.
Oh, that's why she's on the list.
Oh, man.
Who?
I don't expect it's
Regina.
I'm getting.
I don't even know who that
does
is.
not fall on you, monster.
Well,
See, here's the thing, too. I don't know.
she had said that.
Mentioned either. So
She said it. I mean, I heard her say it. That if you're drunk
say anything about it.
and you don't remember
I want to talk
having
about
SEX, that doesn't mean you were SA'd. And he, Florida man, flipped the fuck out because he's like, "You're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong." He said, he kept saying, "Don't say that. Don't say that. People are gonna hate you." And she's like, I'm saying it with my own mouth. That, in my opinion, if you get drunk and you participate in that, you can't then say that you were SA'd.
That we're all going to move forward.
Not true in any law.
Think about the kids. We're not actually going to, Annabelle, we're not doing this right now.
And that's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff he said really made like he was an advocate for that stuff. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe he's,
That's
he's rough around the
scary.
edges.
Then that's scary.
All day long. They can post anybody they
What's that?
That means that's fake empathy. I don't believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody is that scary on one side and flip over to the other unless something's not right there.
Violet, someone's gonna get hurt at the end of the day. That's
Yes.
Whether it's him or one of his
When we're in lives, we
followers or
names because we don't want to
not.
get into what we're talking about. We're not like a say name person, so I don't think that any of those accounts are my friends.
Are you want to be privy to it? No, I mean they're not like going to tell everybody because you're really not trusted, like in the inner circle of like Regina and Holly Mae and Myrna and Duffy, Peace, all that. But you are a friend with them. At least they want to make you think you are.
There would be nothing you could say to me right now that would take away from what's already been said. I'm sorry.
Him all day. I don't.
I've answered nobody.
I'm sorry. You haven't. You're an asshole for that.
It's everybody. I've gotten hundreds of messages. I get overwhelmed with my messages, and
I get that. And I wanted this conversation with Florida Man for all of us to say, listen, I know that it's fucking wrong, right? And we're all adults here, and I think that we all can come to an agreement and a mutual respect that we're all not going to speak about it. We're all going to move forwards with all of our platforms. We're going to be grown enough to set aside differences and move forward in life. We
I don't talk about him
each other. We
anyway.
don't have to continue to like each other. We'll monster to a common ground.
He's so heavily opinionated, but nobody else can
Yeah.
say what they feel.
the conversation to be able to settle it with Monster would be the awful stuff that I seen. Would you be able to show me proof that you did, in fact, bully those people?
Who?
The people that I claim that you were sitting with. Can you show me proof that you were bullying them, or any proof that you were against it at all?
I need you.
Randall,
Again, it's always him asking for proof, but never showing proof.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if you were there or not, but I had a live after I left yours. There was somebody in the box that was from that time, and she was telling a story without any prompted questions from me at all. If firsthand witness information isn't enough, I don't know what I can tell you. This was 2018, 19, I believe. My old phone doesn't go back quite that far, only in text. So.
I got a phone. Well, I kind of get that a little bit. I've got phones from 2012 where I can pull text up.
Right.
I'm only missing one phone.
What?
2019 to 2020.
Like hoard text or what?
No. He keeps every single phone that he has so that he can bring up proof from back in 1999 type shit.
Oh my lord.
Yep.
Experience.
He showed me shit from 2005.
Oh wow.
Himself, anything like that?
No, I didn't save anything like that. It wasn't back. It was like back in the day when it was Facebook Live and we weren't really like screen recording or anything.
A lot of people were. I got hundreds of hours of footage, and I don't feel like going through them, honestly. But
Sam, Cass. Why did I call you my daughter's name? I don't know. Oh. Do you need me to bring you a pew-pew?
But I think they want to fucking kiss him or something at this point.
Hi, Mammy. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Monster's husband is. They look great together.
Me in the forehead with this helicopter too. I don't know.
I don't know about a good one, Barry, but I got a bad one.
To come on live, be like, hey, Florida Man, this is today's date, all that.
Hi, Pat.
And change behavior, because I always say it. Accountability is about the road forward and giving the people the opportunity to show that they've changed. So,
But not you don't have to change though. Just
No.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Listen, I do my best to evolve daily, and I can say
Oh, that sounds like fun, Mammy.
It's satisfying in some strange way.
no children around attack Florida man, so whatever you want.
Also, well, not whatever I want. It's going to be fair for you too.
The one I have knocked my kid's father's teeth out with one punch, so.
Mm-hmm.
And then be okay with it. 'Cause I did say some fuck shit about you, so you have to have some kind of like, hey, don't do this, don't do that as well.
The kids not be attacked Florida man. You can come for me if you want. Just the kids, okay?
How about this? How about if you see somebody say, hey, Florida man touches his kids, ask for the receipts.
And I would never allow somebody to say that in my presence ever.
At least I didn't try to. Not too long ago when I told Petty I was going to put his apartment complex number out there and have everybody call him.
Said her hubby is 6'4".
It wasn't that
Monster,
Dora.
Dora.
And I know it's easy to, it's hard to call your friends out.
I can't remember this person. I can't remember the host old.
You weren't in the box.
See,
The host
Better Days.
Better
Better
Days.
Days.
Thank you.
But I did see you in the comments, and I'll give you the
I
benefit
think it's hard to call your friends out if you're real friends.
that I'm doing something else, and I'll comment, put the phone down, and not hear what's going
Oh,
on
username.
out there. And I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
More original.
You may have been around for it. Just in the future, if you hear people say it, just ask for the
It
receipts.
doesn't have to be done on a live, so you don't know what goes on between friends behind closed doors.
You can't provide the receipts because there are none.
Right, Karma?
Unknown, I still don't let people lie.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. He has called family members,
Yeah.
PO, probation officers, people been swatted, mental health checks.
Oh my God. How is he not in jail for swatting?
I don't know if it was swatting, but Skittles had like 5.
Does he have any warrants?
That's why I'm very loud.
6 out of Tennessee, which 2 of them are extraditable.
Ah, that's why explains why he's in his car.
Those are getting ready to expire if they haven't already. They already looked them up.
Well, that shows why he's in his car, though. He doesn't want to be found.
That was Skittles' brother, if I'm not mistaken, that he had to about.
I agree, Lady Karma.
Like there is a path forward, or we can even move forward and even like one of them. Because in the server, I specifically made a spot for you to have your store and sell your candles.
Yeah, 2 people in the boxes are on that list and 1 person in the comments.
To be honest with you, when the argument happened between you and I, between Regina and you, and between Holly and you, I was very confused, and I don't believe I've ever done anything to you, or I don't know what happened, but something happened, and I want everything fucking stop.
Closure, or was understanding at least. When I see videos of that guy Randall say what he said about those kids, and then I see me laughing it up in the box with him, and that was just something more like.
I like that name too, Ryan. You hear noises in your attic? Oh, there's probably squirrels in there.
So, Violet is amazing.
You can ask Regina. She says we were good. I liked Regina, and it wasn't just because she was going after me. I heard she contacted somebody's rapist and weaponized them against them. That is also something morally I could not say.
You want to talk about morals?
Right.
I wasn't when I learned about it.
Right? I feel like this is a setup.
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah. I feel like someone needed attention today.
The pills that he's on right now, they're making him feel good and like all sentimental and shit. But in an hour or two, he'll be back on his volatile shit going at us again.
Oh, really?
That's what I think.
I can only speak from my own experience and things that I know about. I mean, respectfully. Well, I just got home. I'm gonna hop down and text see what's going on.
Okay, it was good talking to you, and I think it was very productive.
Oh.
Path forward where we can.
Newton?
Good evening, Sophie.
Huh? The whole situation could have been spoke about on a private Discord call, not in front of 1,000 fucking people. I think that he's just trying to get attention and clout and yeah.
It's a one-time thing.
That's how he is, Barry. That's how he talks.
To do it on live because I'm hiding nothing.
Well, I do feel like that there may be another situation going on that you don't want to speak about on live that I could also help with. So I'm willing to do that too.
No, we're helping him. Lovely.
Thank you.
Right now they're just trying to talk him off the ledge.
Okay, we appreciate that. I feel like that was...
There's no fixing Viking and I, by the way.
Right, and I think that, potentially that could have stemmed from Viking, Florida Man.
I know, it stemmed from 13. And Dennis from Scanbusters.
What did he say about me?
That's you?
Yeah.
Right here. But what did he say?
Is there another 13? Just 13?
No.
That was her. He said that the Viking thing stems from you and Dennis.
No. I'm right here. On my one and only phone.
No, it's stemmed from. The issue with Dennis stemmed from you.
No, the issue with Viking.
I'm sorry.
Viking.
Yeah, the issue with Viking stemmed from you and Dennis. So it started probably whenever. I mean, he's been fighting with.
He was fighting with Dennis long before me. Viking is...
No, what he said is what the issue with Viking stemmed from you and Dennis, is what it was said.
I didn't have a live or anything with Viking. What?
I don't know. That's just what he said.
Fucking weirdo. Viking tried to tell our story and protect some of us.
Someone just said 13 is in with Cassandra, alive muted. I'm not Cassandra. I mean, that's my name, but not the one on the list.
That's weird.
There are people everywhere.
I've never heard of Viking.
Fucking creepers.
Is I want to scare people into having this conversation and finding out who did it, and if they could, I don't even care who did it. They need to stop. Having this conversation and finding out who did it, and if they could, I don't even care who did it. They need to stop.
And I understand that. And, that was my thing all day, Florida Man, regardless. I just don't want you posting kids because I know it hurts when it's done to you. And I know that it hurts when it's done to other people. It's all been done to us. And I know that I can talk to you and you'll respect what I got to say, or you'll understand, or you'll listen to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've always been able to chat. We've always been able to say, hey, Florida Man, I don't like this, so please don't do this. And that's all I'm coming for is to say.
I respect that. I I do. But those accounts that have Mittens kids up, the accounts that think that they can post everyone else's kids, it's weird. And honestly, I'm not going to warn people when I do stuff. I'm the most spontaneous person on this app. I could drop and come back 2 minutes later talking about somebody nobody ever heard about, and everybody's like, "Where'd that come from?"
So I think now is the time to forever who has Mittens kids posted. Please take that account down.
Am I good? Yeah.
To take that account down. Stop this all. Come to a mutual respect. Leave the kids out of it. People's kids don't have anything to do with what they're doing on the internet. They don't. And it's no CPS involved. It's ridiculous. You guys are behind the screen on TikTok. Stop.
Okay,
But why is it okay for this motherfucker to call CPS on people? Why is that okay? Why did that not get fucking the attention it needed when he did it to me, or he did the shit with Skittles or Scam when he threatened to fucking have Scam swatted over a dozen fucking times? Why is that okay?
Wow.
yes. Fuck you.
See? That's why I think it was Holly Mae.
True about CPS. Fuck you.
See?
What's that?
I didn't even know he had kids, so I definitely didn't fucking call.
No.
You know, or want to hurt people off of
I
Reddit.
just found out today he had kids.
I had no idea.
You guys have asked all day for somebody to talk to Florida Man about these kids. And I'm sitting here. I have been at this all day trying to get a hold of this man. When he checks his messages, I've sent him about 50 fucking messages.
I apologize about that. I did also decline one of your calls as well.
Oh, I know. I declined 2 of them, asshole.
2, yeah. I was not in the nice. And I knew I wasn't going to have nothing nice to say. And I did not want to disrespect you on a call.
I know. And I knew that. And that's why I just said when you get a chance, just reach out.
And I do apologize for my earlier statements as well, because I feel like I was disrespectful to both you and T when I came up here and said, well, fuck it, then I'm going to respectfully step away from it. That was me speaking out of emotion, and I do have to control that better. But it is a touchy topic.
It's a very touchy topic because kids should not be involved in the situation. You know, your kids matter. Your family matters. Going and sending people to people's kids, CPS to people's fucking kids is crazy work.
You can't sneak in
because
here.
you're mad at them on the internet. You're upset with them. You're upset with something that they've said. The adults can have issues. The adults can have beef. But trying to dig, like, don't fucking do that. Don't. And I have been asking Florida Man all day to not bring the kids into it, regardless if he was doing it.
Even if I did know he had kids and all, I would never bring kids into anything, ever.
No.
I have kids. Like, I have kids. Why would I do that?
Who wants to... No.
Have a conversation to respectfully all sides.
Freakishly weird.
And they don't, but you guys wanted this, and, you know, when we do it, we're the bad people all of a sudden.
Well, it's because Monster
Sabotaging it.
It's because Monster
They are. I don't care how much I dislike anybody. I would never.
Fast forward, and that
Unless I physically saw them abuse them. That would be the only. And I didn't even know he had kids, so I didn't see that.
open path for accountability and to move forward and to be a better person. And they've seen that, and they're like, "Fuck, we thought he was gonna fight this monster."
Hey, live, laugh, toast the bath.
They were really doing this because they care about the fucking kids. You're not going
That's
to
a good name.
sabotage it by getting one of the people that was on the list to contact your family. Are you fucking serious?
Skittles, if you contact my baby mama again, I don't know what to tell you. Just because you'll never be my baby mama does not mean you need to stalk and harass her. What, did you contact her and you found out that I wasn't a deadbeat dad? That I only said I was a deadbeat dad on this app so you fuckers would leave my kids alone?
Actually, Skittles told him that she doesn't really know anything about your kids. So I think they're upset. But they just
I told her about my kids. I showed her pictures of my kids.
Yeah, well, thankfully she didn't do all the information. I think she's smarter than that, and that did a lot when you say about Skittles.
She watched me send my kids' mom's money. Where's the child support at if I was a deadbeat dad?
But yes, Dora, everything you just said, that's what they do.
You're good, love. I know that voice. Who is that?
And, I just really feel like that this can
Breezy,
be resolved.
Jen,
You guys are not
and
helping the situation.
Oh, I don't know. Unless they changed their name.
Better Days. What's her name?
Because we are asking,
The
you guys
host.
have asked all day for it to stop. So we're trying to be helpful to help it stop.
Maybe let's come over here and have a conversation with me. I'm more than open for that. Same with Regina.
Regina said we could be in hell.
That's weird.
No, I know. Yeah, Dora.
It was probably a not
Yeah, I know Dora's voice, but the other one.
Somebody
That's you right talking there.
and I
Who?
will be getting the clip.
Better Days.
And I was sure
The queen of whatever. I can't remember her whole new.
Oh, that was Breezy.
me to post people's children.
No, this was a softer.
Wait a minute. I'll tell you who they are.
Going to. I never planned on doing it.
Thank you for
Hey,
saying that.
Florida man.
Thank you.
Florida man. I'm at work right now. Can I say something real quick? Just want
I don't know that person.
Happy Father's Day.
It's not them.
Doing that to you, whoever did it. I'm doing that to you, whoever did it.
Yeah, I know who it is now.
I did not tell anybody. That's why I don't tell people what.
See it. You know what?
Cream. Okay.
Just wanted to tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
Happy Father's Day, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop. All right. You have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, it's
I'm not bringing this up because I
scary
want to this app. I want them to do none of it.
how
Sorry.
people will follow people like that.
For the Holy May. Bye.
Why do you think I'm trying?
Sweet Jakes. Imagine that.
I'm gonna go I only need them for 5 minutes and I still can't. Oh, I love you too.
Aww. So nice, Kelly.
You know, everybody's been trying to fight for a resolution all day, and you guys are not. And thank you, Florida Man.
I know the law has that
Kids,
post.
I respect that, and I appreciate that so much coming from me.
Yeah, you do know that I will talk shit to scare people for sure. Whenever it comes to the kids,
Nobody knows if you're just trying to scare people, though,
emotions, and I truly
because that's pretty threatening.
saying that you do not that you're not going to post the kids. That is one thing that I have stood firm on all day. I'm trying to
Don't dox anybody.
and I appreciate that so
Don't.
much. And that's coming from me. Not that I'm saying that you would have. I'm just saying thank you for clarifying that for many, many people.
He needs to tear up his list and take a break from TikTok.
I was going to. I got paid cash for any information regarding these people. There's a monster out there. I did. I mean, I've done that. I've never heard monster say anything about anybody's.
Yeah.
Or anybody's kids. I've heard her say some fuck shit, but I've said some fuck shit too, and I've never held that against her. Different side of TikTok.
Shit, you know.
Yeah, different side of TikTok. She talks her shit. Sometimes I thought some of it was funny. I've never heard her say anything on kids, and when I was making that list, honestly, I was just going down the list of people that I currently have beef with. It's a long list, and they can't.
Yeah, that's telling.
And they can't let it go because none of those people, except for now Monster,
He wants everyone to kiss his feet.
And again, I thank you so much. Thank you for clarifying for many people that have been worried today about the children being posted. So I do want to thank you for that and taking that time to clarify that you're not going to do those things. Really.
I don't trust him.
Yeah, down in the comments, I also said I would pay for information just to get heat that Mike never gets when he says he pays for information. So, there's a method to my madness, and I say things that other people point that it's not okay.
There is that. He doesn't have a job, really, so how's he going to pay people?
I'm not saying that to anybody here because I do believe Dora has told Mikey to fuck off for paying for people's information.
Right. Paying for info. But look, I truly, exactly, Bougie, and I understand. I do want to thank Florida Man for clarifying for hundreds of people that have been terrified all day or upset about the situation, myself included. Thank him for just saying, "Hey, I'm not going to post the kids." I respect that, and I respect all of you coming to have a conversation. To say, "Hey, Florida Man, I get it," and let's not so again, I appreciate Florida Man for taking that time to say, "Hey, I'm not going to do it."
Holly Mae does not hold a monsters conversation with me against her. You fucked up. I think anybody should be allowed to settle any beefs that they may have, no matter what. Just because Holly Mae is not mature enough to have a conversation and settle a beef, because there's a path forward with Holly Mae too. It's just she will not work up because she knows I'm going to ask questions that she cannot answer. She's worried about public opinion and what people will think about her and the hypocrisy that she lives by daily. Regina, she tried to have a conversation with me in Smashley's, and I give her all the credit in the world for that, except when people are intoxicated, it's not that say, and I absolutely think that comment is disgusting, and there's a path forward with that too, and it's education, and it's her learning that studying on it or something, and be more compassionate towards people who are victims of that, because there are many people who have never or will never speak out about the happening to them that I know it triggered in that chat. And saying statements like that make people not want to speak out about it. And when people are allowed to speak out publicly about their experiences and get this, that helps the healing process when something horrible like that happens.
You went hard for that. He really did.
Well, dang. When did I get in the box? For a little minute, baby, I muted your microphone. Oh my gosh, I'm at work. I was away from my phone. Sorry.
You're good, sweetheart.
Yeah, it wasn't AI. I was there when she got it.
You're right, it's not AI. I'll be right back. I'm going to edit that list, so I'm going to minimize.
I just want to say hi, Florida Man.
Thank you. You did me a huge favor.
I just
can
want to
edit this list after I say hi to you.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know real quick that I did stay in that room over there, and I liked you, and I do not condone anything about kids. And then somebody said something, I don't even remember, it was moving so fast, and I was like, I'm not worried, because something in me was like, I don't see him, that's just too much. He ain't gonna do all that. I understand your anger and your frustration, and I'm sorry that did happen to you and your children. I truly am. But anyway, you're a good man.
Violet, you're done.
The best example I can give about not posting people's children is the picture of Patty's dog.
I know you did.
Because Patty's child has nothing to do with that dog. I mean, his dog, but Petty's child should not be associated with that dog and what Petty did to it. In no way this child should be posted. I've never posted Petty's children because my beef is with him. And also, to hit on that, SB attack based on his race. I don't like it. I'm not going to stand to let somebody attack Petty for his race. So if you feel like you're going to be racist towards Petty, I'm going to be fuck Petty, but it's fuck you because there's a million other things that you can hit on. And if you ever think anybody could be racist, you need
Agree. Right, and I do want to say something else as well. I agree. And Florida Man, will you do me a favor and take off Casstheass, please?
Yes.
I would have to talk to many people before Casstheass because. So Casstheass and I have a history, and it is I have ignored her fuck shit only because I respect that with her until Virgo, Samantha, Scam Opera, and the people that she created are okay with her.
Told ya.
Be okay with Casstheass because them over. Honestly, so disrespectful because all the people that Casstheass fucked over. From just stop already to Scam
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Samuel to all of them. They didn't deserve that. They were very good to her. So it is up to them.
Wow. They had him do this.
Do me a favor and try to talk to these people, and have conversations with them and things like that.
I told you.
Very hurt. Listening to Scam Alfred talk about Casstheass is heartbreaking, honestly, because he was really, really close to her for years. And just kind of betray those people, it was awful of her, and it shows character and character.
How did she betray you?
Now, I might not be on best of terms with a Scam Alfred because, again, she will call me out on my shit, but I respect her. And I can see from the outside perspective how good she was to Cass. And how shitty Cass was to her.
Wow.
Oh
Unfucking
my
believable.
God. Wow.
And then our green screen was left on the list.
That's all I'm saying about that. Because that's some shady shit right
That's
there.
some fucking dirty shit.
Okay, so now he's doing work for them. If you can't treat people horrible, what the fuck does he call what he does?
Like it would ever be the same.
Right, T?
I guess nobody's ever been over here when Cass says how much she missed Scam Opera and respected her, but nobody's going to say
and
that.
Still loved her.
And I'm sure they have
they
that
say is
recorded.
okay.
And I'm sure they have that recorded, but they're not going to say that.
No.
That's wild behavior.
See?
Wow.
Oh yeah, they gotta lay low now.
Don't ask me.
And just stop already?
Shady.
And then when it's being done, you try to sabotage it.
I don't even want to fucking listen to that anymore.
They all fucking deserve each other.
Oh, Jesus. Talking about they have their integrity. What fucking integrity is that?
Hi, Rosie.
Exactly. Every fucking one of them.
That was disappointing.
He's not saying that they put him up to it. He's saying that's why he's doing it.
And
Yeah, I'm
he
not
has
saying
said that.
that they
Now
it.
it's up to them to tell him no. That's ridiculous.
I'm not saying that they put him up to it. I'm saying, who is he being this? Why is he trying to be a superhero? And if
Fight your own damn battles.
how is what she said so horrible? Well, does he realize what he said in black and white?
Does he realize what they did to her?
And that's what I'm saying as well. She, nowhere near close to what.
Exactly.
I didn't do nothing but walk away. Like,
Exactly. How was that betrayal?
What does you having what's going on between y'all have anything to do with him?
Exactly. I'm
Because
saying,
they associate with him. That's why I said earlier today. Do you think it has anything to do with the people that associate? And I had a gut feeling. I'm like, I fucking know where this is coming from.
I know.
So you would be put on a list to have your children doxxed because you have a beef
With
other
how
people.
she handled someone getting money.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And if
Jesus
he's listening,
Christ.
like if he's truly listening to what they're saying, they say that they still have love for her. So is this what people who still have love for people do?
But we can't be friends over here.
But where is it coming from? That's my question. If he's just going by what he's seeing, then he's only seeing one side.
and she apologized on live. Ooh,
exactly.
Camera, bro.
Yep.
sure did.
Yeah, Violet, me too, but at what expense?
I think Cass is the brave one because she did the right thing despite the peer pressure to go follow everybody else over there. Now all the shit is coming to light.
In other words, it would be okay for me to say everything that he has said since this has started and go after the people that have done Cass wrong. Right? Because he's not his best friend.
Yeah.
These people aren't even his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is just
It's
so.
okay for me to take it
That's
that
one of them right there.
is detrimental.
No, I'm protecting Cass now. You're not fucking doing it. You're not fucking doing it.
It's just so wrong on so many levels.
Again, being a hypocrite. Words were exchanged. Nobody made threats. Talked about anybody's kids.
To go after Cass just because of them.
That is
Fight their own battles,
insane.
Florida man. They're big girls.
Hi, Sion.
It's just, mm-mm. Same reason he's going after Otto and her mom, his mom.
Yeah.
They settled out. They don't have a problem.
Get that information.
I promise you.
No, Otto and him had a separate thing. Separate situation. But Otto got in a box and fucking took accountability and all that. So I thought it was
Squashed.
But in his mom?
Yeah, I don't. She's just on there to hurt Otto.
Yeah.
No rhyme or reason for any of it. Insane.
That's okay. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. The list has been given to his local PD.
Yeah. All the screenshots from all the posts.
They went fucking on and on and on and on and on and on last night until 4 a.m. this morning. And now every one of them are silent.
I hope you get that live and give them that too. Hopefully she posts it on YT. And then try to get a restraining order. Exactly.
I can't believe I still get shocked on this app, but this shit is blowing my fuck. Like, I can't wrap my head
I know.
around any of it.
What business is it to
All
him?
because their feelings got hurt.
It's none of his business to get involved in.
Well, they're obviously not stopping him.
Right.
So Cass got put on a list to dox her children because of the beef that she's got with somebody else.
If that's the case, why is it Manders on the list? Why am I not on the list?
Exactly.
Why isn't Duck on the list if that's all it is?
Right.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
I mean, there are people that like legit probably. I mean, he's got a serious beef with some of those people, but to put Cass on a list because of her beef with somebody else.
Wow, Cass, you should feel honored that you were so beloved by them. They lost you, and now they can't get you back. So now they're gonna threaten you.
Let you be doxxed.
You're that special. But you can't have friends on here.
Start charging them rent for you being in their head all the time.
She is awesome.
She is awesome, and the thing is that she's too.
And she's a good
in the
human
nicest
being.
way, Cass. She's too nice, and she gives people the benefit of the doubt, and it's hurting her at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
She's all right. She's all right.
She's all right.
She's all right.
She's all right.
We love you, Cass.
And there's nothing wrong with her giving the benefit of the doubt to people, but it's the wrong people. Because these are people who have told her for so long, I care about you, I care about you, I care about you. You can't fucking possibly care.
To do something like that.
Not just that, but all of the things that they've done. I mean, I'm glad sometimes she has grandma hours, because if the shit she heard that gets said after hours, it's disgusting.
When you're the type of person that Cass is, you have a heart of gold. It's really hard to understand how people that you cared about. It's hard to understand that, like, what's happening is really real.
Yeah,
you know,
I get it, because you know what? Everybody in here is that way. Everybody in here is that way. Everybody has a heart of gold, and we're all nice, and we all try to be respectful. And there's always there's a few people who will say no, but it's like no, let's give the benefit of the doubt. Let's at least try. So there's nothing wrong with that, because you always want to allow somebody that opportunity, but this is
and that's okay. But for it to continue on for almost 3 months now is wild.
Exactly.
Like Groundhog Day.
She's on that list, along with other people that have probably called and doxed and said hateful, nasty shit about him. But she's on the list because she had a beef with somebody else.
Yeah.
And she was gonna be allowed to be doxed.
And they were okay with it.
I know Cass used to block me every time I come in here, but I'm glad I wiggled my way in here and got with y'all.
It was my crazy mom.
Yeah, it's probably one of our toxic mods, Vampire.
Hey, I'm not worried about it. I'm just glad I got found this group and finally got in with it.
Oh, sorry.
I love you.
We love you.
I know Scam Sam, and I used to always be in your lives and follow you heavy.
You're
and
strong for
something happened.
that.
It's no big deal, but that's never okay. That's never okay.
It's not okay to dox people and their children.
It doesn't matter if I dislike you, don't agree with what you say. None of that matters.
Right?
And for them to go along with it and not try to stop it,
Well,
that's just.
I have talked to one of them, and she told me she's not okay with it. So,
Okay, so let me ask you then, Cass, and you don't have to say yes or no. You don't even have to answer. But was that person one of the people that he just mentioned? I don't want to name. I just want to know yes or no. Was it one of the people he just mentioned?
yeah.
Okay.
So that person still hasn't reached out to him and said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I could also understand where people are scared to say anything.
Benefit of the doubt, maybe they didn't know. I just want to put that out there. And I am not sticking up for anybody. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate on all.
Oh, I said
I just can't wrap my head around that she was put on that list with people he's had beef with, hardcore beef with, because she had a beef with somebody else. Not even him.
Right, but whoever she spoke with, and I didn't ask who, and I don't want to know who, because it's not my business, but I know she specifically let them know the situation, and that was this morning. I mean, between now and over 12 hours ago, at some point, even if you're scared to say something, if Cass is truly my friend, I would have gone and said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
But I'm again saying what Sherry just playing devil's advocate. We don't know if they did.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. We don't, they don't have to disclose that information. Just like Cass doesn't need to tell them if she spoke to me behind closed doors about everything that happened.
Well, not only that, you heard Florida Man say he was ignoring Dora's text and Dora was reaching out to him and reaching out to him. It is possible that he got about 1,000 fucking messages today and hasn't gotten through them all. So I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I am floored at this whole situation, and especially that she was put on there because of a beef with somebody else. It had nothing to do with him. That she was named with the people that he's had beef with, like serious beef with.
I don't know him or anything about him, but this pisses me off because he put her on the list because of that.
Right. That is that. I'm just.
It's nonsense. I mean,
like, wow.
Aside from somebody hurting you, your family, aside from that, no one on that list did that. There shouldn't even be a list. It should have never came about for internet bullshit.
True. Very true. And I agree wholeheartedly. There should have never been a list. To put that in writing, even if he says he apologizes to every single person, people have already called the law.
Yeah, his opinion is not gold.
You can't say you're sorry for some of that. You can't just say you're sorry for some of that. That is people took that to heart.
Yeah.
Really thought there was something happening, and
that was a lame excuse ever. Fucking bitches fight. Period.
And when
he never did, Anna. As a matter of fact, he's one of the ones that's still allowed in here, but is the loudest when they go over there screaming what gets reported back. I'll tell you that right now.
And he can say that I heard them what about me? I was fucking hurt.
Exactly. That's what I said. It doesn't matter what was said back to you.
That's my thing is,
It doesn't matter what was said before you got angry and decided to speak out.
if he was so offended by it, why didn't he come and ask you what your side was? There's 3 sides, remember? Yours, mine, and the truth.
Correct.
So, yeah, people have falling outs, but to have a third party person come in and put you on a fucking air quote hit list because of your beef with somebody else is wild to me.
And her children.
Right. It didn't have anything to do with him. It had not one thing to do with him. All of the rest of them, as far as I know, had a beef directly with him. But Cass was put on there with her beef with somebody else? I mean, what? I'm glad he said, I'm kind of glad that he said that in that room, that, hey, my beef with Cass is because she's fighting with somebody else, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
She didn't go after him. She didn't talk about his children. She didn't talk about him personally. She didn't do anything. But she's on the list because of her beef with somebody else that's none of my business.
She didn't go after them. None of them.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But he said, he confessed right there that his beef with Cass is because she has a beef with somebody else that didn't have anything to do with him.
Correct. Thanks.
That's
Thank you, Jen.
Crazy.
Who the fuck are you?
I mean, that dropped me. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
He's that unhinged.
What?
And it's terrifying. It's so scary.
I mean, that was, I did not expect that. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect that.
So, I mean, just an example. Right now, mouth comes off mute and says, Cass, you know what? I've been fucking with you this whole time. I really can't stand you. That gives me the okay to verbally attack her and her family for the world to see.
But you know what, Ryan Ray? I've learned over time
Why
that
you
some
gotta
people
be
just
me, man? What the fuck?
Because you're right
Why
next to her.
I gotta be the one that's mean?
You stir the shit.
Some people just thrive off that shit. They thrive off that fucking chaos. They really do.
And for him to use that as the excuse, I mean, nothing like keeping it going for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
No one's talking about them over here.
I mean, at this point, and I'm not even afraid to say it, that side is so fucking toxic over there with all of the key players that they've got going on over there. They're bound to have another fucking shit show. I promise you that's going to happen. And it's going to be really ugly. But I don't understand why people who are trying to stay away from it are at the expense of their fuckery. That just doesn't make sense to me.
It's just her being on that list doesn't even relate to why he made that list.
Right.
Yeah,
not at all.
Right.
Insane.
And I know there are a lot of things, you know what I mean? I know they've said a lot. I know they do a lot. I know. But I can't imagine that any of them are okay with this. I can't.
I hope they're not. I hope they're not. I would love to give them the benefit of the doubt. But just when I always seem to think that we couldn't go any lower, some shit happens. So I am at this point not even going to fucking let my guard down. I'm not. I want to think that way. I really, really do. But I just saying, like, even the shit that I heard like last night, I got woke up to it. Woken up at 3:00 in the morning to it. I mean, trying to bait her into a fucking box at 3 a.m. You know goddamn well she's not up at 3 a.m.
Who was baiting her?
I believe she has to.